Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? I got through that. See, as soon as I do it, the vocal cords, there's that little, just that one little piece of phlegm decides, okay, it's time to come up now. He's going to do the show. Oh, shit. What a freaking day. Oh, and I came down here early too. It's like I didn't rush like I did other, I didn't like fly down the steps and run into the studio and knock people out of the way and say, God damn, I got to get my coffee, get it sent down. Didn't happen that way today. Took my time, just, waltzed on down. Did grocery shopping last night. It's getting bad. I have groceries delivered, and it's okay. It's Walmart, okay, and they have this thing called in-home, where you can order your groceries and they go ahead and deliver them. Great service, great service. Some of the people are fantastic when they come here. There's one lady named Julie that's really great. Professional, efficient, kind, friendly. Does her shit and gets the hell out, It's just like great. Even puts my shit away. I mean, like, they even put your stuff away in the refrigerator and the freezer. But she takes it one step. She even puts my freaking snack cakes and everything else away. She don't just leave it. And she'll leave anything later on. That's good. She's familiar with, the kitchen area and stuff like that. Well, it's just, more and more, they are running out of more and more stuff. And I don't know if it used to be, I thought, was a ploy to get you to buy more expensive stuff. See, got to think, this guy's buying these snack cakes. They're, 12 for $3. Let's have him buy the higher price, name brand, 6 for $3. And tell him that the 12 are out of stock. But no, this is like, now it's to the point where, shit, damn near everything's out. And, I don't know. Whatever's happening is happening. So, be aware, folks. Be aware. So, what's going on? Here's something going on. And it's kind of bothered me, but in a way, I don't know. This is from AmericanMilitaryNews.com. 20 hours ago. U.S., 20 other nations condemn China in new statement. Now, bear in mind, China is their own country. Those people there believe what they believe. And very I guess you could say brainwashed, but they're like, you want to talk about loyal. It's like, I'm saying like 99.999%. When, the government comes out with something, it's like, oh, yes, sir, March. But here's on Tuesday, the United States joined 20 other nations to condemn Chinese authorities for the near-complete disappearance of local independent media outlets in Hong Kong. In a joint statement, the U.S. State Department said that since enacting its new national security laws over Hong Kong in June 2020, Chinese authorities have gone on to target and suppress independent media in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. The U.S. joined with other countries in the Media Freedom Coalition: Australia, Austria, Canada, Czech Republic, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Iceland, Ireland, hey, you got the Ireland, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Lithuania. You say tomato, I say tomato. It's Mangled News, folks. Luxembourg, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Slovakia, Slovenia, Switzerland, and the UK, the United Kingdom, to condemn China's national security laws. See, China's having a problem. Hong Kong had been leaning more democratic for years and years and years and years, and now they're trying to regain control, just like how they want Taiwan back. And they're going to have a rough time of it. You can't. It's like when you have a kid, okay? And you let the kid run wild, tearing up furniture, tearing up the house, never pick it up after himself, all this crazy shit, right? And then one day you say, I'm putting my foot down. You're going to stop doing that. Good luck. Good luck. Ain't happening. Is not happening. So, now in the United States, it's gone clear the other way. People have taken their freedom to mean free. To be like that little kid. To just tear shit up and go all crazy and shit. There's got to be a happy medium. And the biggest thing people don't realize, freedom is not free. There's a price to pay to be free. You have to be responsible with your freedom. Don't abuse it. And so many people are. They're just tearing the shit out of their freedom. Look what we ended up with. 4 years of Orange Man. A madman. Oh, boy. Where's it? Okay, so let's just do this. Where did I wanted to save this. Oh, there it is. Okay, bookmarks. This is really good by a guy named Smite. It's Twitter news, folks. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This show is not a kid show. So if you got crumb munchers, rugrats running around, time to put them for a nap. If it's nice, kick their ass outside. If they're homeschooled or learning remotely, put them in another room. Or they should, other ones should be in school, right? You know, they shouldn't be skipping school. You know, or if they're middle age and they can't take a nap, just give them Xbox, PlayStation, iPad with headphones. They don't need to be hearing my shit. Or better yet, you put some headphones on. Put some of them earbuds in. And listen, they don't need to be hearing my shit. Tell you what, parent watching a kid, put one earbud in one ear and leave the other ear open. So you can hear when one of the kids scream because they fell down or something. Being a parent is hard. It's hard work. You think it gets any easier when they get older? Forget it. The toys they want are bigger. Shit is more expensive. Dad, get me a car. No, get a job. Go get your own car. Oh, you're so mean. No, I'm still being a dad and teaching you responsibility. Get a fucking job. So anyway, Smite did this is really good. Did any of you see Game of Thrones? Excellent series. Excellent series. I tell you what, I was enthralled. Just like I was with, what is it, The Walking Dead? Is that it? See, I can't even remember. It's been so long. I quit whenever that Reagan, is that who it was? Reagan came into the show and smashed that one guy's, well, a couple of those people's heads in, and because they got caught. I said, that's it. I'm tired of getting attached to characters and then having them killed off. That's a bunch of bullshit. You know, but I guess in real life, that's shit that happens. Now, it's the other thing. I'm watching these spook shows. Haunted monster, gory shit, you know, and they're laying on the floor and they're getting dragged I did a skit. I did a skit about that a long time ago. It's like that's the new thing, you know. They're laying on the ground in front of the camera, right, and then all of a sudden they get zipped away because somebody grabs them by their legs and pulls them away. Oh man, it's a good way to get a splinter in your dick, you know. Shit. Oh my God, I don't even think of that. That's so gross. But yeah, no, that's it. You know, but then what I'm getting at is now I'm watching these. They've caught on to that, having your characters killed off. So by the time the end of the movie's over, they're all dead. You don't have a choice to figure out. Like all these movies, there's hardly any. I don't think there's any nowadays that ends on a good note. They all just croak. They're all dead, which is insane. Okay, so let's back to Smite. Sorry. Just kidding. It's one of those days, folks. It's one of those days. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. So how many of you are humping today? You don't have to hump. I mean, I don't mean sex. You don't have to hump sex. You could be humping up a hill, you know, doing your job is humping, you know, humping the work. All that other crazy shit, right? Okay, here we go, Smite. This is like Game of Thrones type thing. The deposed Mad King is holed up in his Mar-a-Lago castle. The head of his king's guard, McConnell, has betrayed him. He still holds sway over the weaker houses, but houses Cheney and Kissinger are in open rebellion. The armies of the North gather for a final battle. Oh boy. Pretty cool, huh? Oh boy. Let me see. What'd somebody say? Oh, yeah. Pearl says, that is Pearl. Pearl says, when do we get to see the dragons? Ty Ross says, I don't know about dragon, but there's a hell of a lot of snakes. Whoa, yeah, exactly. 3D Mac AF is living at Mar-a-Lago. Carrie Neal Walden says, have fun storming the castle, boys. The Princess Bride. This is really cool. This was a good one. Howie Boxleiter. Sleitner. It's Mangled News, folks. You know, these people got these names you just can't, like, you know. I'm not a genius. No longer shall we allow evil to roam free in our land. Take heart, my brethren, for the goddess is alive and magic is afoot. Oh, boy. Gorgeous. See, everybody's jumping in on this. This is really cool. Did not the times of Round Table, if king got out of line and made the kingdom a laughing stock, it was off with his head. I guess so, huh? And who will guard the guard? Sally Ambrose wants to know. Fake Joe Biden says winter is coming. Winter is like coming and... What the hell is that? Winter is like coming and stuff. Okay, fake Joe Biden. Good one. Rick Meyer says Venke has assembled the Silicon Strike Force for the upcoming power struggle. Donald Nelson says the South will dies again. You have to put it in terms to understand the Southern vernacular. Okay, that's why he misspelled all that shit. Oh, geez, that's a good, you know, excellent. Freaking. Okay, here you go. Like I said, this is not a kid's show. Cinda fucking Rilla says... Here, I'll do her voice. As soon as I do this. Okay. Sometimes I see a thin person and I'm like, damn, you look great. What do you eat? They be like, I eat lettuce and asparagus, and sometimes I eat an onion. I'm like, fuck. So there's no hope for me, is what you're saying, 'cause I ain't doing that. Bubba. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my gosh. Am I back out of here? No. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I'm going to learn that story, and I'm not going to play it right now. So let's get back to the real deal. Let's get back to the real deal. I love how Lady J persists. Jax persists. She is one hell of a great woman. One hell of a great one. She's responding to Brian Suave, and Brian Suave says, they will dress in clothing so tight as to be akin to a skim coat of latex paint over their most private areas. They'll leave little to imagination. Some of them have no idea what they are doing. Others know full well. Either way, you and I will have to deal with it. How? Maybe, oh, wait a minute. Maybe, well, okay, let me, yeah, jeez, I never thought of that. Excuse me, folks, this is something I can't pass up. Maybe he's talking about guys. How about that? This probably won't fly. We'll see how it goes. And then she says, stop using religion to mask your misogyny. Is that it? Misogyny? I've seen that word 1,000 times and I still can't pronounce the frickin' thing. According to the Bible, if you are tempted into sin by something you see, the fault lies with you. What they do is their sin. How you react is yours. Matthew 18:9, and if your eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. Yeah, you get the gist, yeah. Okay. Dana Griffith says, when I was Catholic, I had a priest who would say, and stop telling me I said this or that to my wife because she, and then she says, confess your sins, not hers. That's right. Dr. Pity 23, and people give him money and listen to his shit, he says. Oh, boy. Hey, don't get me wrong. The Bible is a great thing. Yeah, you can't take this or that out of. You have to take it as a whole. You have to take it as a whole. You can't pick and choose what you want to take out of the Bible, because that's how things got all screwed up in the first place. You can go 1,000 different ways in the Bible if you choose, just by picking out certain scriptures. And it's not meant for that. Okay, Tango. He says, there is blame on both parties, though. If a woman dresses like a hooker and the guy acts like a cad. Jax Persist says, please expand on what dressing like a hooker entails. Do you also believe that if a woman dressed in a way you would define like a hooker and she gets raped, she was at fault for being raped? And as far as clothing goes, we're all sinners according to the Bible. Yes, we are. Oh, boy, these people just drive me crazy. Not again. Tango says, I was not referring to rape or kidnapping, but rather work environments. The office is not a bar. No, just sexual harassment. It is still not the victim's fault if they are sexually harassed, no matter how they dress. Someone should be able to walk around naked if they wanted to and not get sexual comments, catcalls, etc. This is so true. And then she says again, I refuse to listen to anyone who thinks there is any kind of blame on a victim of sexual harassment or assault. I'm not interested, nor am I in the right headspace to deal with that bullshit. Airlock is engaged. I don't blame her, man. That's bullshit. Oh, boy. What else is new? Skylar says, it's not even break time yet, and I've already pissed off a few on here. Gonna be a long day. Nurses Against Dick Pic says, good morning. From a dreary PNW, check those voter registrations and plan to vote in the midterm. Yes, you must. Hey, look. That's it. I got to say this every day. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote, vote. Over 5,000 senior citizens in Miami-Dade County had their voter registration switched on them because they weren't aware with these smooth-talking little young pieces of shit Republican pieces of shit running around, changing it. From now on, if anybody comes to your door and asks you about your affiliation, slam the door in their face and tell them to go fuck off. Tell them it's none of your fucking business what I am. Simple. It's simple. It's so simple. So simple. I'll act it out for you. Hi, I'm from the RNC. Go fuck yourself. It's none of your business who the fuck I belong to. Bam. They'll go away. Just ignore them. If they stand there longer than 5 minutes, call 911. I have a trespasser on my property, will not leave. Send help. Wait till the cops get there. Or don't even call 911, just holler through the door. I'm calling the police on you. See how fast they move. Green Eyes and Ham says, right now it feels like half my life is hugging a very emotional 4-year-old. Wow. People are having these rough days, and it's all because of this COVID shit. People are going nuts. People are depressed. I even sent to a very good friend of mine yesterday on a DM, which is a direct message. She says something like, you're stop. She says, stop it. You're great. I says, and I answered. I says, look, my self-esteem is shit. It has been. I wish I could believe you. That's not what, I mean, I felt that way at the time, but then I thought about it. I'm like, what a fucked up thing to say. And I apologize. I sincerely apologize. Should have said thank you. I feel bad. I feel really bad about that now. so it made my depression even worse. Oh my God. See how things like snowball? You gotta just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's what you gotta do. I was going to say something totally juvenile, but I'm not. Maybe I will. When you're with your hottie, you could say, let it grow, let it grow. I'm getting too old for this shit. I really am. Hey, thank God you only got 5 minutes left to spend with me. Then you can go about the rest of your day trying to forget about what I said. Oh my. Here's a good question. Will student loan payments be postponed until 2023? Forbes, 3 days ago. Why is this so freaking old? Here's what you need to know. Student loans. Student loan payments for federal student loans are expected to restart on May 1st, 2022. This means that student loan borrowers should expect to resume federal student loan payments as student loan interest begin to accrue again, and understand that student loans in default could lead to wage garnishment. Against this backdrop, a new poll from Data Progress shows that the majority of Americans want student loan payments paused through December 31st, 2022, according to the poll. Why student loan payment pause should be extended. Progressive Democrats in Congress, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Elizabeth Warren, have lobbied the president to extend the student loan payment pause beyond May 2022. Federal student Biden stops challenging student loan forgiveness after public outcry. That's another article. Federal student loan payments have been paused since March 2020 when Congress passed the CARES Act and provided historic student loan relief. The U.S. Department of Education estimates that more than 40 million student loan borrowers collectively have saved $5 billion a month as a result of this temporary student loan forbearance. Okay. All right. Here are some of the reasons why student loan payment pause should be extended. State of economy, ongoing COVID-19. Some student loan borrowers are struggling financially, and some student loan borrowers aren't prepared to restart student loan payments. They all make sense to me. So, you want to read the rest of that article? That's from Forbes 3 days ago. So, how long do you think it's going to take for Trump to lose his power? What? Yeah, I'm going to do that today. I have something in my mind that'll be a surprise, and I'm going to put it up on Twitter. As far as all that shit goes. All right, Congressman Cori Bush. If teaching the truth about black history is being banned from schools, we can make the floor of the House of Representatives our classroom. Here's a black history lesson for my colleagues and our country, no matter how hard they try to deny it. This is American history. And there's a video. So Beck says Congresswoman Cori Bush, preaching truth on the House floor. So if you want to see that, that's on Twitter. And look up Congresswoman Cori Bush, C-O-R-I Bush. And she did it 23 hours ago. So, if she don't tweet that much, you can find it real easy. 30 seconds, folks. Oh boy, 30 seconds. That's all you got, 30 seconds. I might end on time. I don't know if I should start anything. Now, see, what good is this? Real quick. Politics. Gawker, G-A-W-K-E-R, announces it has obtained Senator Kyrsten Sinema's Social Security number. And this is from the National Review 2 days ago. So what? So if you want to read that article, National Review 2 days ago. They got her Social Security number. And I had a good time. I don't know about you. Went pretty fast. I think it went pretty fast. Oh, geez. What a day. What a day. Hey, I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. They're going to go on the radio. Hey, thank you, radio people. You are wonderful. Stay tuned for the Max Mix Show. And I'm going to say goodbye to them, and I'm going to say goodbye to you, okay? So let's go. Say goodbye. Shut up. Shut up. You talk too much, Chuck. Okay, I know. Say goodbye to you now. All right, folks. You have a good day. Be careful. Don't get that Rona, man. All right, be careful.